Hey guys, Rob from Acetac here, and today we're talking about the new MSP or Mission Support Pack. So before we dive into the features of the Mission Support Pack or MSP from Acetac here, let's go ahead and get a few features that are key out front right away. The Mission Support Pack from Acetac here is a lightweight, highly customizable pack or Mission Support Pack. It integrates very well with the LPPC V2 plate carrier you see here, and you can actually easily take it on and off while running the LPPC. But something else it does very cool is it can become the harness for the Acetac Gear SOP or many other chest rigs on the market. The way that works is now you have the backpack on at all times and you have access to the front of your chest rig or other chest rigs very easily. Let's dive in and show you some of the other features. So let's look at the outside of the MSP from Acetac Gear. You'll see full laser cut MOLLE on the outside or the face of the bag. You'll also see on the side you have laser cut MOLLE as well. The reason for that, we want you to be able to integrate any kind of tools, accessories, or pouches that you may need. We'll also show you a little bit later in the video, on the bottom side of the MSP, you also have laser cut MOLLE as well as the ability to run a first spear tube. Whether you want to run a micro dangler or some sort of medical kit, you would be able to do so. You also have two smaller compartments that are fully Velcro loop lined. And the reason for this is we want you to, again, be able to integrate whatever accessories or pouches you need and do so. Reason I say that, let's say you have holsters, any kind of attachments that you want to put in there, magazines, medical, anything cool, electronics. You've got a really good backing platform so that you can go ahead and keep things in those compartments where you need them to be. On the inside of the main compartment of the Acetac Gear MSP, you'll notice immediately that you also have fully loop lined, so if you want to run any kind of hook, accessories, mounts, holsters, anything, you can do so. Again, kitting it out to your needs and customizing it. You'll also see that in this compartment here, we have a 3-liter Camelback setup, and you have your top access port here that will keep water and the elements out of it. So if you wanted to run up to a 3-liter Camelback, you can do so. You can also use this to store electronics, laptops, iPads, anything of that need that mission dictating gear you might need to use. Now for this setup on the LPPC, we have it set up in more of a permanent setup. We've got it clipped in to the first spear tubes here for your belly band or your attachment for your waist, and we have it underneath the shoulder pads. But let me give you an example. If you wanted to be able to get in and out of the MSP quickly, all you would do is run one of your shoulder pads without having the attachment or the strap for the MSP underneath that pad. Reason being, you would simply clip out of one of your waist straps, clip out of your top strap, and you can pull the MSP completely around your body. So now you would gain access to the MSP, work whatever tools, use whatever you need out of the MSP, use it, and then simply take the top strap, sling it back over the bag, clip your top strap in, grab your waistband, clip that in, and the MSP is in its full, ready-to-go setup really quick. Now, as we've shown this demonstration, the MSP is connected with these first spear tube attachments that we've done on our tube's cummerbund. But in the event that you're not going to run the first spear tube cummerbund, you've got this attachment that comes with the chest rig or plate carrier conversion kit, depending on if you wanted to run a belly strap and really cinch it down, or if you wanted to run it with the backpack here. All you'd have to do is clip in with this female to female buckle. You clip in, run this strap around the front, and then clip your other waistband strap in, and you're completely ready to go. Now on the bottom side of the MSP from Acetac Gear, you'll see we have this first spear tube integrated into the bottom side. But you can also use MOLLE on the bottom for whatever you want to attach. Reason we like the first spear tubes, if you needed to get something in a pinch, you go ahead and click it into the first spear tube setup. Worst case, somebody had to grab something off your backpack or you had to grab it off, you can just simply snatch it right out of that piece of kit. So having the first spear tube set up on the bottom side we think is a very important feature. So we've shown you the MSP so far in its LPPC V2 configuration. Let's go ahead and show you how it works with the micro chest rig. So let's talk a little bit about the Acetac Gear MSP and how it integrates the chest rigs like the SOP from Acetac Gear or even others. One of the things you'll notice is most companies have the placard style setup like the SOP is, or the skeleton admin placard. And then on the side here, if they have one or at least one or two side chest buckles here, you can go ahead and use the MSP. One would be sufficient, two would be ideal. Now, the cool thing about the MSP that it also brings with these chest rigs is it has padded straps that are fully adjustable. So you can change the height of where it sits on you with a little bit more ease, and you're not running out of padding as you can on some chest rigs and some straps and harnesses. You also have a center strap here that will help with the load and the packaging of having a backpack loaded with items, having magazines. Sometimes as you start pulling stuff out of your kit, you start losing weight in the front of your kit. Having that extra ability to cinch things down really goes a long way. You also have the options as far as the chest rig setup goes. You can run the straps really short, really long. You can run it to where one of them has accessories on it like cables, lashing, because on the MSP you have full MOLLE on the top side, and you have the revisions if you want to run any kind of shock cord or any kind of paracord, and you can attach in that way as well. Guys, we hope today's video on the MSP or Mission Support Pack from Acetac Gear was both helpful and informative. But in the event that we missed the mark or you have other questions, feel free to reach out to us on social media. You could find us at Acetac Gear on Instagram. You could find us on Facebook. You can go to acetacgear.com. Most importantly, be safe, guys. Oh, and one last thing. It makes a great little backpack. You know, for EDC and stuff.